Hey guys, it's Kate
and Z
and other adventures, and we're on an 81-day van life road trip through the USA. It is the night before we fly off back to Singapore.
Wow, it's so surreal. I can't believe it's been 80
days. I guess it's true. Time flies when you're having fun.
And this has been one of the best vacations. No, not one of the best.
The best vacation.
Yeah, the best vacation we've ever had. But I'm so ready to just chill at home in Singapore.
You know, the thing that's on my mind constantly through the 81 days is, did we get COVID? Our pre-departure test came back negative, but that also doesn't mean we didn't get COVID, right? It might just be like a fluke.
In America right now, like, it has the highest number of cases that it's ever had, right? So
yeah.
It is a bit scary. Like, we just don't know.
We have to pack this van, and that's going to be a task because this is basically our room.
And
for
how much
3
packing
months.
have we done so far?
None.
None.
Oh my gosh.
The next morning.
Let's pack.
Oh man, can we get coffee first?
Good plan. I need a driver for coffee.
So you're going to learn how to drive right now? That's so exciting. We got this in Singapore from The Planet Traveler. Watched the first episode of our trip to see what we bought and brought along with us. We thought it would be useful, and it's definitely going to be useful.
What is it?
This is a rollable duffel bag with wheels. So it's going to be super easy to take along with us. And we got a bunch of shopping that we got to fit inside this bag. So with this, we pack light and we return heavy. We're going to pack all of our non-fragile things in here because it doesn't have a hard case. And then all of the fragile things we're going to pack in here. And pretty much we're going to try to leave our cabin bags as empty as possible and as light as possible. For our cabin bags, we're going to leave those for our most fragile and precious things, the gifts and glassware or anything that could break.
And just when we thought packing all our clothes and shopping hauls will be a smooth process.
Oh my gosh. All our winter clothes fit into that one bag, and now we only have one more luggage. Look how much stuff we have. Oh.
We still have all of this, and we need to decide what to do with all of this.
Are you kidding?
Nope. We still got a lot to go.
Oh my god, what we gonna do? Should we buy another luggage?
So at this point, we were rushing to repack our stuff into the new luggage. We still have yet to return the cabana van, and we have to be at the airport in an hour. Feeling stressed is an understatement for sure.
One eternity later.
This is 3 months worth of van life stuff, guys. Can't believe we did it. We're all packed and ready to go, and Zenos is gonna call us an Uber to the airport. We're really making a mad dash for it because we've run out of time. Z finally gets to ride a Tesla Model Y.
Model S.
Model S. I don't know the difference, but we didn't even have time to say bye to our house for 3 months.
Oh man, bye house, thank you. Number one, if you get the opportunity, you should absolutely get a van, try van life. It was one of the best experiences
Highlights of my life. Yeah, man, 100%. So much happened. And I'm ready to check in and check out until we have to show you premium economy. Do people talk about premium economy?
They should, because we're about to try it and I would like to know.
I also want to know what it's like. And on SQ no less. Oh my god, best airline in the world, yo.
I'm way up on the coke and rum, you stay up, open up.
Okay, that was such an ordeal.
Yeah.
We arrived, obviously we didn't have like enough hands to film things and explain to you, but now that we are all checked in and ready to go, our baggage was basically too heavy and we had to repack.
We were like 76 pounds, and
Which-
it's supposed to be 50.
75 kilos of checked in baggage, you know guys. This is ridiculous.
2 hours later.
So we transit in San Francisco to take our SIA flight back to Singapore. So basically we went to the SQ check-in counter. It took a long time to check all the VTL documents, the vaccination, the pre-departure PCR test, and then we went through some sort of scanning, and then here we are at the gate. Because there's no immigration, we don't care as long as you don't overstay your visa.
How would they even know though?
I don't know.
You could leave like 10 days later and then just be like, oh yeah, I left in time.
But anyway, we're in. Our flight is in a couple of hours, so that's great.
Yeah, we're gonna chill.
Welcome to Premium Economy on Singapore Airlines. As you can see, we have more room to stretch as compared to normal economy seats. There's a calf rest and a foot rest built into the seat so we can all enjoy our flights comfortably, even if you're a big angmo like Z or petite like me. If you're seated at the front row like we were, your in-flight entertainment monitor is stowed away at the side of your seat, and they come with noise-canceling headphones as well. Perfect! The seats also come with an adjustable reading light, power supply, and 2 USB ports, so you never have to worry about your personal devices dying mid-flight. Nightmare.
Slow you down, I ain't going nowhere. Spacesuit on, can't breathe this air. TNT going off in here. Ain't we up there? Wake, hear the birds and see the sun.
Upon arrival in Singapore, we had to get our swab test done before we could head back home.
Oh, the good times just begun.
So getting a taxi is going to take way longer than we thought. So we're going downstairs to get a grab. Look at how many luggages we have. And I'm sweating inside Changi Airport. It's how humid it is here.
For 81 days, I got comfortable sitting at the front seat beside the driver. Or should I say, the only driver on this trip, which is Zenos himself. But on this ride home, I'm seated at the back of the Grab, and reality finally hit me that I'm home. I'm back in Singapore. I'm back to reality. But I'd only be lying to myself if I say I didn't miss home at all.
Woo!
We are home in our lift.
I just cannot believe that the 81 days passed by so quickly. It felt like it was just yesterday that we boarded our business class flight on the best airlines in the world, picked up our home on wheels, and drove around the United States in it.
As we journeyed down the West Coast, almost got our van broken into in Portland, experienced prison in San Francisco, got engaged in the most magnificent redwood forest, we learned so much about ourselves as individuals and as a couple. I learned that as big as the world may seem, it really is pretty small if you make the effort. I haven't seen my high school best friend Yoda for 20 years, and here we are, together again, catching up on our lives as if we were teenagers again. 僕たちは友達だけじゃなくて、家族みたいな関係を持ってる。この旅行でまた会えて本当に嬉しかった。これを見て泣かないでくださいね。
I learned that I needed to pay more attention to the things that make Z truly happy. Rockets. And Elon Musk. I'm almost jealous of the man crush he has on him. But what I mean is, the greatest act of love is to pay attention, and I really want to make Z feel special all the time, so this is definitely something I'll be working on moving forward.
We learned that even though we were living and spending so much time together in a confined space, creating an environment where the other person feels comfortable asking for alone time when they need it is part of our job as partners for life. And this trip was a great opportunity for practice.
Shout out to my Disney buds, Rick and Jonathan. It was so amazing to rehash our past lives as Disney performers.
Shout out to all the people we met along the way that made our trip all the more memorable. And to Cabana Van for allowing us to explore America with such freedom, stopping by the most magnificent of America's natural landscapes just because we had to drive past it to get to our next destination.
At the end of the day, the trip started and ended with family. Visiting Zenos' mom and dad for Christmas after not being able to do so for 2 years due to the pandemic was really the reason we decided to do this trip in the first place. The entire road trip was really a subset of that. But what an afterthought that was, huh, Z?
Yeah, I hope you're inspired to organize something special for your family one of these days to thank them for being such an integral part of your life. Thanks, Serena and Whipple, for your hospitality during the festive season.
It's really true when they say that travel is something you pay for that makes you richer. While I'm really glad for the opportunity to go on this adventure, I'm happier that I got to do it with you. And to all of you watching, thank you for joining us on our 81-day journey through the USA. We hope you'll come along for the next one.
There's no combination of words I could put on the back of a postcard. No song that I could sing, but I could try for your heart. Our dreams, and they're made out of real things, like a shoebox of photographs with sepia tone loving. Love is the answer, at least for most of the questions in my heart, like why are we here, where do we go, and how come it's so hard? It's not always easy, and sometimes life can be deceiving, but I'll tell you one thing, it's always better when we're together. It's always better when we're together. We'll look at the stars and we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
It's nice.